proving that the Fandom Menace isn't just toxic white males. It's toxic femininity brought to you by Midnight's Edge.
Get the children out of the room. The ladies are in town once again, and they've got horribly dirty mouths on them. They like to swear, and they will say some naughty, naughty words.
Yeah, we will.
So get little children out of the room. Young ears need not apply tonight.
Are we past the 30-second mark? Am I allowed to say the C word yet?
Well, technically, yes. Just give me, just to be safe. 5, 4, 3. Okay.
Cunt.
All right. And with that, we've officially started Toxic Femininity.
I'm sorry.
Don't
Lord
be.
have mercy.
We have a cunt to discuss tonight.
Hey, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Welcome everybody to the one, the only Toxic Femininity, the place where you can find the most toxic women on the internet. These ladies have opinions, these ladies have outlooks, and these ladies will not take your bullshit.
God fucking forbid, right?
Nope.
And trust me, I would know. So with us tonight, let's start with the one next to me here, Miss Mandy. How you doing?
I'm good. Like what? Hey, y'all. So glad everybody is here tonight. We have some amazing news and some not so amazing news. But we are going to have a lot of fun tonight. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Absolutely. And no, I'm not no drunk 3PO, but I also don't make this show all about me.
I
So,
don't think you ever claimed to be, right? You never claimed to be a drunk 3PO.
No.
Talk
Absolutely
about.
not. And with us that as well, that voice you hear or see on the screen, if you're watching this live in color, there's color now on the internet, folks.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they have 3.
3?
Oh.
Is
Like
purple one of them?
NBC. No, you're only allowed to use, I think, yellow, blue, and red.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, whatever you can make work with that, you're good. No, like with us, of course,
Green and purple.
is the lady who adds some spice to your life. Jesus, I screwed that up. Miss Lorena Creel.
Well, hello, everyone, to you in the chat. Hi, Tom. And hey, ladies.
Mm.
So glad to be here. So glad to be here because, oh, God, we got a heifer to tear apart.
Mm.
We do.
Freaking West, and I can't wait to put my foot in her ass and to have you all help me. And
Hello.
put your foots in her asses too.
Listen
I
to
feel
that.
like her asshole is big enough to handle all 3 foot.
Right? And speaking of color, we have one of the most colorful comic book patterns, I guess you'd call that.
That's right.
On the internet with Miss Mary B.
Moving in a new direction with my branding over here. Yeah, I'm completely comfortable.
I like that. I remember. I swear I said sometime like you should do the Wonder Woman thing with that, but turn it upside down.
I actually got that from ABC. What an ass,
Was
what a
it?
bitch, what a cuck. Yeah, he did the he was the one who pasted my face onto Wonder Woman.
Well, yeah, I
here.
remember you had that, and I'm like,
And all
yeah, you
that.
should get the logo, but then just flip it around so it's MM instead.
Well, he sent me to that. He sent me that, but that was like, God, that was ages ago.
Yeah,
but
it
yeah,
was.
it's been more than just ABC though. You probably said it too. Yeah, there's been a lot of people.
Oh,
who are like, that's a good
ABC.
idea. Yeah, Mary Mayhem works well as Wonder Woman flipped upside down. I like it. Completely comfortable with this. So yeah,
At
I
least
have
you
been
know how to
accused-
smile.
I have been accused of spewing obscenities, and I want to make something very clear right now. I do not spew obscenities. I enunciate like a fucking lady, okay? So get your shit.
Yeah. You
She's
hear
a
that shit?
lady.
So yeah, that's Mary B. Then you see why she is a toxic lady.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. And speaking
yeah.
of toxic ladies, we've got all kinds of great news for these ladies to get into. Before we do, though, you guys have been so awesome to send us some super chats. Let me see what the soon. I can't get all of the early ones. There's a couple super stickers at the front for this one. We got Culture Casino, who sent in a Doomicorn.
There we go.
And another Doomicorn from Terminus EST. Thank you so much.
cunt. Sorry.
And then I think the first regular. No, this one on the screen is one I missed. Well, wait. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, I missed this one that's on the screen.
I'm drunker than me.
So whoever wants to start with the one that's on the screen, and I think we're still good.
It. Adam Woodford for $10 says people that made High Republic make Keith Richards look sober, and when you make Keith Richards look like light height, you're doing something wrong. And lightsabers don't work like that. Lucasfilm can't figure out how lightsabers are supposed to work these days. They want like a fucking Swiss Army knife shit. Can someone please explain to me why the fuck you need an opening up double-bladed lightsaber? That shit just gets in your way. At least just using the one side, you have one handle to have to try to deal with. You open that shit up like a Swiss Army knife, you got to try to fit your hand in between. That shit's fucking stupid. I'm just saying.
Yep.
There's your Mary rant for the night. That's There's going to be more.
There's going to be more. Don't lie to these people.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I read. Thank you so much for the super chat, Adam Woodford. We appreciate Woodford. I don't know how to. I'm assuming.
I got it wrong.
Wofford, I think.
Yeah, but he's right though. That High Republic shit looks stupid. I want to fucking like you, Disney. I want to like the shit you put out. Mando was good. What the fuck are you doing?
Did you hear her Southern just about come out there?
Yeah,
I did. I did a lot of time around
Mandy. I did. I heard it.
You were about to go full.
Get the fuck out of my way! I'm trying to take the on-ramp to I-95, you shit lord!
We're gonna miss the sale!
Don't test me.
God damn it, every time we're late, somebody gets the good stuff.
I told you, Earl, quit sticking your dick in the toaster!
But it feels so buttery good.
Why do y'all sound like everybody that lives around me?
Them are some like old school shenanigans callbacks there. Tim Riggs is our next super chat here, ladies.
Tim Riggs for $5. Thank you so very much. Can we get rid of the toxic male intro and get the ever lovely and fantastic Lorena Creole to provide a properly feminine intro?
It's funny you asked that, Tim.
Clapping for that.
I'm kind of on the way of, honestly, I might as well just have you ladies do it with that deep fake app you keep doing.
Then you could take a fucking nap, man.
Well, I know. Well, yeah, I want to do like a Perry Chan style intro with having all the ladies on some, strong, kick-ass women in movies and television and having their face on them. I don't know. Maybe they'll have to send me some videos so I can come together. If not, that was my goal.
I managed to pull off a really good one for Fandom Menace earlier this week. So outsource that shit, Tom. I'm available.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I already asked.
She hooked it up.
him, Perry Chan. He said yeah, but I mean, you guys have that app you keep using. I keep seeing y'all do it, so I'm like, you're already doing the work. So
right. So we
love that thing.
Hello.
Hold on, Willie. I was clapping because I'm in full agreement with allowing Lorena to open this shit up.
Yeah, how you
if you guys, I do have somebody who sent me another cool intro. Let me see if I can find it here while you guys are doing the next super chat.
Damn it, we're gonna miss the monster truck rally.
Oh bullshit! You're only going because of the cotton candy and
free beer.
About the corn dogs, Tom.
Oh yeah, the corn dogs.
Beer, and it's not the cheap crap.
I do like the falafel. They do damn good falafel. Stephen Otten is our next person.
It's Mandy.
Stephen Otten for $5. Thank you so much. And here I am trying to watch my facial language. No point here. Just no point. Thank you.
I'm praying I don't slip up.
She does spend a lot of time around me and my freaking horrible mouth. So I'm honestly surprised Lorena doesn't curse more.
If I do start dropping cuss words, it's bad. It's real bad.
Oh, yeah. It's not even my final form. So that mascot.
All right, let's see here. We've got more from Tim Riggs.
That you, Mary?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Is it? Yeah, Mary started. Yep.
Tim Riggs for $5 says, if I was 20 years younger, I'd be hitting all of y'all lovely young ladies. Who told you weren't allowed to? There's no
Right?
age limit.
Are you kidding? When I go to Florida and I'm, around in the Latin clubs, I got dudes 20, 30, 40 years older than me hitting on me.
Yeah.
Look,
Why
in
not?
my experience, and again, I'm not speaking for these ladies, but I will say in my experience, most women enjoy to be hit on. They do enjoy attention. They don't like persistent attention, like if you're told no, at least 50 times, stop. That's a good number to stop at.
No
But
means no.
Yeah, no, but like, a little flirtation, a little attention. A woman does not mind that. Just don't go over the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't go into asshole territory.
Exactly. And then we'll grab Nikki D's super chat here, and then we got another one, and I'll show the intro that I got sent to me.
Okay, Nikki B for $5. Thank you so very much. Luke's appearance in Mando got me a bit excited for Star Wars again. Then listening to Justina Ireland's bigoted, ignorant rhetoric soured my mood. Wait till we get to her.
Yeah, let us get going.
That's Lisa number one. Nikki D says, what does she say, Mandy? I think it's your turn.
Oh, Nikki D for $5. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, that's the one we just read. My bad.
Oh.
That's my fault.
Oh,
I'm fired.
Silver Nova for $5 Australian. Thank you so much. Disney realized that The Mandalorian and Luke actually pleased the fans. They didn't like that, so they had to please the activist instead. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they don't like money.
No, they don't.
I don't know why. I thought they should love money. I thought Hollywood weirdos love money.
Right?
That's why they want to shift all the wealth so they don't have to actually earn it. That's the goal. And Roger Haynes sends us a thumbs up sticker. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then we got one from Mailman here.
Mailman for $2 says, if I was 20 to 40 years older, I'd hit on y'all. We're going to have to clarify this here.
Unless you're under 18.
Yeah, man. Look, nobody's trying to go to jail, but I've never met a lady who doesn't appreciate or enjoy a compliment. Right? Never met a lady.
Love.
Unless you're Brie Larson.
True. I've met a lot of fucking ladies that don't appreciate or enjoy a compliment. None of them are here tonight. Okay?
No.
So.
But anyway, well, with that, these aren't full intros, but these are just like logo things that were sent to me by Chopper is what the individual is going under. So I'll call him that for now. But these are like the perfect ending to the little clip shows we were just talking about. I got two different versions, two different colors. Here we go.
I like the pink a little better.
I like the pink one.
I like the pink one.
Speaking of colors, we've got Yellow Flash 2 in the chat. Well, hey,
that was a good little
there.
Look at you. Hey, what's up, man?
Welcome.
Nice to see. I need to holler at him, man. I keep meaning to holler at him. I'm like, what's up?
Yellow Flash is
cool
always
guy.
Busy.
Well, yeah, but he's also a cool ass guy. He's worthy of a little chasing, I think. So even though I'm not really.
There you go. And then we got one more super chat, and then I'm gonna head to the back room. I think
that's you, Lorena. I believe.
Okay, Tim Riggs for $10. Thank you. So generous tonight. No real man goes over the line. Only beta wimps who like garbage like High Republic's Metro Matthew McConaughey go over the line. Might have been drinking a lot, so bear with the spelling. Yes, it's like I'm saying, just don't go full asshole and you'll be all right.
Yep.
You can tell when you've pissed her off. She starts looking at you sideways, but not saying shit. Like that face right there that Lorena was.
That's it. That's the one.
That's the one right there, right? It's where she's looking at you like, okay, go. We're done.
That's your first warning to shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Right? So, yeah.
Then when they roll your eye, if you ladies roll your eyes, then we're totally screwed.
Yeah, see, Lorena got that shit on lock. Lorena knows, right?
Yeah.
And then if you turn and walk away, don't follow.
Matt G says we skipped his super chat.
Who, what, where?
Matt G. Let's see.
Where?
Was it one that was before we started? Because if that's the case, then
ladies' thoughts on the X-Men franchise 2020 or 0020.
Not seeing it here. I got this one we missed though. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay, the thing jumped on me. That's why. Sorry about that. Peter Hahn send in Canadian $2.
Who is this
That's
one?
you, babe.
Oh,
Yeah,
me?
it's me. Yeah, it's me, Andy. Mhm.
Okay. Peter Hahn for 2. Thank you so much. High Republic equals turd muffins. I agree with that. 100%.
Absolutely.
I fully back that.
And then Eric Dehoff, I believe is how you say that, says with a super sticker. Let me see if I can find it. It's a little devil face.
That's right.
And then speaking of Matt G, here's the one he was talking about. There we go.
Matt G for $2 says, ladies, thoughts on the defunct X-Men franchise 00-20? Are we talking about
Just all the movies that we got up to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think it ended horribly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you're talking about when you're going back into like the X-Men First Class stuff and like whatever, like there's some good stuff in there, right? There's some good stuff in the franchise. It's not all bad, right? Like I really do love some of those movies. It's just they ended it horribly, and there was some bad stuff in there, and there was some good stuff in there, and you can take it or leave it. So
I wasn't interested in it. It just didn't grab me. I was
Right.
like, pass.
there was some, like what I wouldn't give though. Here's what I would give anything to fucking see is one damn franchise that depicts Rogue. Fucking Rogue. How have you skipped over Rogue so excessively? At this point, it's fucking ridiculous, right? Like you have Rogue, and she would have been the absolute centerpiece of this franchise, and you keep talking about fucking empowering women and shit like that, and let's go ahead and stick them front and center, but we got this fucking badass female that nobody has a freaking idea in the world how to depict on screen. It's not that fucking hard. Make her sound like Mandy. That's all.
And with me, the 90s X-Men brought in villains like Sabretooth and X-Force and all the amazing, really, really good villains. But honestly, I can't think of anything interesting that's happened since around 2000. It kind of, went to shit. Now it kind of sucks, which is why, Comicsgate's around and we're making awesome comics. So,
Yep.
yeah, go check mine out.
Damn selves.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So they were good. I really liked X-Men, but nowadays not so much.
Fun idea. If you like X-Men, go over to Disney Plus. They have literally the old cartoons, the 90s cartoon, the entire series. Just go watch that, right?
Yeah.
On that.
You'll get some Gambit for your money.
I love that. Oh, I love that.
Yes.
I can't be the only girl that swoons when Gambit shows up.
No. I do the same thing.
Love Gambit.
That's next on my cosplay list, doing Rogue with Andrew's Gambit. That's going to be fun as hell.
Wolverine's still my fave, but, Gambit's up there too. I wouldn't kick him out for eating crackers.
Wolverine's short as fuck in that shit.
I will say I would not possess a body or know that his body, have him put in somebody else's body and do it that way. And I'm a fan of Gambit, but I wouldn't pull some Wonder Woman on him. So just saying.
I think Gambit's a shit ton of fun. Like you just have a good time with Rogue and Gambit. I don't know why the fuck they haven't been depicted properly yet.
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So. All right. Stephen Otten for $5. Oh wait, I read the last one, didn't I? I'm sorry, Lorena.
Oh, Stephen Otten for $5. Thank you. Damn it, we're going to miss the monster truck rally.
You pulled that off beautifully.
They got Grave Digger right now, and if you be good, I will get you a corn dog.
Yeah.
You sit down, you'll get a corn doggy when all is done.
I don't want a corn dog.
Imagine your girl from up north, and I visit my southern, rural, backwoods Florida relatives, and that is all I freaking hear. And then eventually I start sounding just like them.
Anytime I go home to my parents' house, I have to like mentally check myself before I start a scream because Andrew will tell you I'll be running around and I'm like, "Daddy, no!" And and he's like, "God, you don't sound like you."
Not at oh God.
Dad's like, "You go in the shed and find me another screw. This one's flathead. I need a Phillips." And I'm like, "Daddy, that's 3/4 inches. You needed 2.5." And he's like,
Or stuff like I'll say press the button, and instead of press the button, eventually I'm saying, "Can you mash that button for me?" Oh Lord! All right.
I'm not even gonna try because I just sound like what y'all sound like. Deedee, take me to McDonald's and get me a Mac double.
Hey,
Oh,
now.
you said Mac. Oh my God!
Right?
I ain't had nothing to eat in a while. Stephen Otten says with $5. I think this
Oh, I
was
did.
for Mary.
I did this one with
We
the
did
monster.
it.
For that one, yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. I'm
Yeah,
not paying
Mandy's
attention.
next.
That's my bad. Ronan Medic is the next one.
Yes, Ronan Medic 76 for $5. Thank you so much. Hello, ladies. Go get some sleep, Tom.
Right?
Okay.
Right?
Amazing.
Sounding that shit for ages. Now I'm fucking
All
doing
right.
it. All.
I'll
Stop.
go
Mary,
do
get
it
it. Get
right
it.
now.
Now I'm fucking sounding like it accidentally. Fuck! Ah!
What are you accidentally sounding like?
I don't remember what I just said, but I heard it my damn self. The accent.
Oh, the accent. Gotcha.
Against my consent came out. And so I'm going to
Oh, Lord.
I gotta stop fucking around.
Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord!
That's why I love these ladies. They keep me on my feet. That's for damn.
We don't want to
sure.
keep you on your feet. Like Ronan said, go get some damn sleep.
Well, shit. Then who's gonna run the show?
We grown.
Well, who's gonna hit end show?
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be like you can't do it because you a lady and all. I'm just trying to be like logical here. Like, oh shit, did I just accidentally skip over that one, or did we read that one?
I don't think I don't think we read this one.
Shit.
Larry for $2 says, "Hi, Mandy, Mary, Lorena, Tom, all good people, absolutely, and we appreciate the hell out of you, Larry. Mwah.
We do.
Okay, the one before that is because I lost it now. Okay, no, that was the that we're caught up. We're good.
See,
Okay.
get a nap, Tom. Jesus Christ.
Shush. For a minute. Okay, we got like two more, so let's get caught up and then we'll get to the news.
Okay.
Tim Riggs.
Tim Riggs for $2. Thank you. I'd listen to Mandy all day. That accent channel.
Yes, she does have a
Put
channel.
her shit up there. Put her
I
stuff
will.
up.
It's in the description, but I will be sharing the ladies' links throughout the broadcast, and I'll start now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Then we got one from Rude Artist, and I think we're gonna cut. We got two more after that, and then we'll cut it off there because we get to the darn news.
All right. So, Root Artist for $4.99. Thank you so much. Root from the 90s animated series is hands down the best version, especially when she calls the bad guy Sugar.
Yeah,
Sugar.
Sugar.
over there, sugar. Yeah. I love it. Mary needs to talk to my brother. He did a whole hour the other night about how underutilized Rogue was in the movies. Yes, I don't know why they made her the age they made her. It's really fucking weird. So, does she have a relationship with Wolverine? Yeah, but it's not like that. Like it's they did it all wonky in the movies. I don't understand why they did it that way.
Very weird. Is this me?
Mhm.
Okay, Timothy Wolf for $1.99. Thank you. Hail, y'all. Thanks for the chill stream. Well,
It's not supposed to be
Very
a chill stream.
Then we got one more from Tim Riggs, who's being awesome tonight.
yes.
Tim Briggs for $2. And thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. Love all you ladies, even you, Tom.
I'm not a lady.
Absolutely.
I'm not a lady. I
And
don't cross my legs.
Dude is not a lady.
Did it.
Makini 90 for 50 or for 50 for $5. Appreciate the time. Appreciate
For
the time.
$54, that's lots of money.
Good evening, Bat Tom, the spectacular Spider Mandy, Gamora Creole, and the marvelous Mary Mayhem. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I think we decide on Lorena was Scarlet Witch though.
Yes, but I did the Reface app this morning and I was Gamora.
Oh.
I wanted Gamora and Mora and Mora and Mora.
That was actually cute. That was really adorable.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It
It was adorable.
Sometimes Bat Tom does redeem himself.
no.
All right, kids. I'm going to kick myself to the back.
All right.
Evidently, we missed one from Terminus S2.
Yes,
This thing
I was
keeps
just about
jumping
to
on
say.
me, and I don't know why.
It's all right. Let's get it.
Where is it? I don't have it here.
Way back there. This is what you got to get to with Andre and see if he can let you.
We've tried. He don't know how to do it. He barely knows how to turn this thing on.
It's so far back there, I can't see it. Type it in the chat.
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing it. Terminus. We got your one super sticker. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Say it again in the chat there.
Yeah.
Terminus, and we'll read it for you real quick. Sorry. We're sorry.
Our bad.
Yeah, I can't get to it now, unfortunately.
So
yeah, just replop it in there, Terminus Est, and we'll get it here on the next round, I promise.
Absolutely. And we got Lorena taking us off here with our first conversation of the night. Shit's fucking stupid.
I'm so freaking prepared for this, and because I'm classy, I got rum in a champagne glass because I'm classy, unlike this Justina Ireland heifer.
There's a reason for it. I'm sorry.
There is definitely a reason for it. So thanks to Ichibaka over on Disney Star Wars is Dumb. He actually read my mind with a certain tweet that I did regarding this chick. So the article starts out with, Justina Ireland really hates white people.
She kind of does, though. She really fucking does when you read her tweets.
Let me tell you. So I have, my lists on Twitter to catch all the Hollywood BS that's out there. And I just happen to just be going through my feed. And I see this tweet from her saying, I see some of you have just discovered that there is a Black woman writing Star Wars. You know what's great about being verified? Your vitriol never gets past my filters. Have fun, stay mad. I'm like, okay, number one, honey, what filter? Just because you have a blue check? I mean, you have access to filters that the rest of us
I've never heard Anna mention that, honestly. I've never heard anybody mention that shit or whatever. Like, fucking Uche has never mentioned a filter to turn that shit off. I don't know anything about that, right?
She's
like
making that crap up.
She's so special. I'm like, God.
I have a filter. I have a safe space, so I don't have to see your vitriol. Have fun, stay mad. Well, your girl couldn't let this stand, right? Right. So I did this and I quoted her and I tweeted, I see some of you still can't help yourselves using Black people to virtue signal how woke you are. I didn't assume she was white or Black at the time or other. A Black woman can write crappy Star Wars just as much as a white one can and deserves just as much criticism for doing so. Stay bigoted, my dear.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, but they would have jumped in. Well, I don't know if this particular one would have jumped in, but I'm sure someone from Lucasfilm would have had something to say about how women are so oppressed in the Star Wars and they don't get to do the thingies that other men get to do because we're women, right? Like it's endless with these people. I don't understand why they focus so hard on this shit between people's legs or the pigmentation of your skin, as if that ever had anything to fucking do with whether or not I liked a Star Wars movie or book or show or comic. Give her cocaine.
God, I miss cocaine.
I don't understand this shit. Lady, we don't fucking know you from Adam. Our first introduction to you as Star Wars fans is you telling us to have fun and stay mad. Okay, we will. Thank you. We will. Like, we didn't want to stay mad. We didn't want. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get pissed.
No, I didn't want to stay mad. And I was so pissed off. I said, you know what? I wish I had time to make a freaking video about this. I didn't. Ryan Kennel actually got to it first, but what he referenced was this article here from Ichibaka. So we'll get back to it and see how long I can get through this article without letting out a string of cuss words. So Justina Ireland, just to back up, really hates white people.
We couldn't tell.
Yeah, we had no freaking idea.
Did you
right?
guys see the video today that got posted?
From
Are you
who?
gonna get to that?
Who?
On her.
No.
No.
By
Oh.
who?
Oh, Anna.
Oh, I think it's down. I think it's all the way down at the bottom.
Okay, so you got it coming up. I just wanted.
Yeah, I think it's down at the bottom. Cue it up just in case it may be a different one. But I know Itchy had a couple of them that he linked
This
down here,
one?
and Anna's is in one of them. Oh no, I don't think we had that one.
Oh, you
I haven't seen this.
Oh,
I haven't seen
this
this.
one's amazing.
Where do you
balls.
get your inspiration from when you're writing?
I'm really angry. So angry. And the world just keeps giving me more inspiration. For a lot of things, my inspiration is what makes me move. And what makes me move is rage. Other people it's love. Other people it's just telling a story. So I don't read long books unless they really pull me in. And I tend to read, when I read historical fiction, I tend to read it for perspectives that you don't get in the classroom, or you don't get every time 4th of July comes around. I'm I don't need another story about George Washington, right? I know what the dude did. We get it, George. But I think I really want to know those perspectives that we haven't heard traditionally through history. I was in college the first time I realized that history wasn't all just white dudes. I was oh crap, there are other people there too. Thanks, Howard Zinn. Look, historians do it all the time, man. All your history books are the story that some dude decided was the truth, right? So
Is it racist if I say she
undergrad is in
sounds whiter than I
history,
do?
I almost finished a master's in history, and then I went and did an MFA.
Sounds
instead
whiter than
because-
I do.
Thank you. Because that's what I do with my life. I never finish things. But the thing about history is it's all about people, and it's all about people reacting to the events of the time. And if you know people and the people mindset of that time, you can change history. And it's all about people.
Why are we
reacting to
fucking
the
trying
events
to
of the
change
time.
history?
And if you know people and the people mindset of that time, you can change history.
Fucking
To
fuck!
say whatever you want to.
Does she have a time machine?
I
We're not
didn't know
aware
until
of.
this year that the Civil War was not about slavery. That's amazing,
Yes,
guys.
it
Holy crap, I
was.
thought it was about
Whoa.
slavery. It's about economics, apparently. Even in case, or states' rights, one of those two.
No.
She was being sarcastic there on the end part, but no, she's talking exactly about revisionist history that we keep talking about.
Yeah,
everywhere.
she's fucking trying to revise shit.
Let me add this one thing in here. When she opens up with saying that rage is what moves her, why does that feed into the stereotype of the angry black woman? Frankly, that offends the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck is that what you want to feed into the world? Why is that what you want to feed into the world? What was that? I saw Anna was saying anger leads to rage leads to hate leads to the dark side. It is the antithesis of everything that Star Wars tries to teach us, right? Star Wars tries to teach us about hope and perseverance and going and shooting above and beyond. Do or do not, there is no try, right? Hate is literally the thing that you don't want to be because you wind up being fucking Darth Vader. Fucking hell. Shit, your own new canonical shit talks about Ben giving into the hate and how he fucking hates Luke and how that sets him on this horribly dark path, right? What the fuck?
Her whole description of herself is, I'm angry. I like being angry. I don't like reading. Don't give me a fucking book.
I'm a writer. But
I'm a writer. I mean, I get the part about some books that are too long. You don't want to be interested in it. Like War and Peace and Atlas Shrugged. I tapped out of those. So I'm hell no, I'm not reading that. But Three Musketeers, I said, yeah, I'm going to sit there and read this book because I actually like it. But the fact that you don't invest in reading, invest in the very craft that you're supposed to be making your living from, that's freaking lazy.
You've never touted yourself as a writer, Lorena.
Lazy heifer, lazy.
How are you a writer that won't read?
Right?
How do the two coexist?
That's like a race car driver that doesn't want to go fast.
Or turn left.
Oh gosh, she's insane.
Yeah.
Understand the stupid that is just spewing from her face, and you will get people, not all people, but some people who will think, gee, this must be what all Black women think. No, we don't. No, we don't. And the fact that she would feed into that stereotype is reprehensible, but it's obvious she's pimping it for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is so clearly a woman who's just taking advantage of the thing that happens to be in the public spotlight right now in order to get herself out there. And my question is, why the fuck did you hire her, Disney? Like, seriously.
I know.
Where the fuck are all the reputable writers that you would want? You would think that they would want to be on board for these projects, right? Like, I don't give it, like, this is regardless of color. Because, lady, I don't give a fuck how Afro-y your hair is or how fucking dark your skin is. None of that shit matters to me. What I care about is why Disney is not going above and beyond to get reputable writers who have been in this business, who've proven their merit, who've written tried and true novels, tried and true shit that people clamor to go and get their hands on. Where the fuck are those people? Why the fuck are you dragging in all these folks that don't even know this shit, give a shit about this shit, or care about writing for this shit? This woman doesn't even care about reading this shit, let alone writing it. Why the fuck is she here? Why are you here? You don't even go here. Fuck.
You don't want to pay Alan Dean Foster his royalties, but you want to hire efforts like this with no talent to say what? That you're diverse. Oh, look, we hired a Black woman at Lucasfilm. There's plenty of Black women to choose from.
I was going to say
talent than this.
This couldn't have been the only one. That's impossible. That's the only one. And can you imagine the job interview when she showed up and says, "Oh, I'm fucking angry. I'm mad as fuck. Your elevator sucks. I don't read. I ain't reading a book. Don't you dare put a book in front of me.
I hate white men." Oh, great, you're hired.
You're hired. Welcome to Disney. What the hell is going on?
I married a Black woman. Just thought I put that out there. I married a Black woman. Just thought I put that out there.
Oh, that absolves you, my child.
Disney's a bunch of white slavers.
I'll tell you what she did. I'll tell you what she did do for him, guys. She checked off 2 boxes on their list of shit that they wanted. Diversity and diversity.
Yes.
Where's my dinosaurs?
That's my thing. I saw the dinosaurs on the board and I was like, well, now we're talking. Looky here. We're going to have dinosaurs.
I'm not putting dinosaurs in my shit unless it fucking fits. I'm not doing it.
What is that rival houses crap? Is that like Harry Potter or something?
No, it's fucking Game of Thrones shit.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it could be Harry
I'm
Potter.
producing a movie, but it's got dinosaurs in it. It's called,
I love this. Not pro-war, underneath of Star Wars.
With a heart next to Star Wars.
Next summer, everybody be sure to check out Nunchucking Dinosaurs.
They're fucking hippies. They're fucking hippies over at Star Wars.
They're not people, they're hippies. God. It just looks like we have one from this column, check something from this column, and something from this column, and boom, we have a new Star Wars book. Isn't that wonderful?
This was a fair system, Lorena. They needed her to check a box from 2 of the 3 columns, and she did. She did. She checked 2 of the 3 boxes.
Diversity, representation,
/ diversity.
On top of diversity, it's just goodness gracious. I'm so sick and tired.
Get that guy. Get him. Kick his ass.
Are you like Hank Hill?
I don't like him. I don't like him.
Fucking hell, man.
It's, oh my God. It's just like diversity for diversity's sake is BS. That's exactly what it is.
the thing is that she doesn't care, right? The fact is that this woman doesn't care. She knows we're pissed and she's happy about it, right? She's thrilled that we're upset at her appointment. And what she's misconstruing, and whether that's deliberately or inadvertently, whichever, what she's misconstruing is that it has something to do with the color of her skin, right? And she's presenting that as though we're a bunch of, and this is a setup. This is a fucking setup, guys.
Oh, it's completely a setup, Minnie. Not to, I'll let you finish your point.
No, please.
It's completely a setup, and I'll tell you why it is. Go back, I'd say maybe 20 years ago. Alice Walker, do you think that she would have come out the gate with some crap like this? No, she wanted everybody reading her stuff. So now you have people like Ms. Ireland here. And the reason why they use this, whole racism thing, they use it as a shield to protect them against legitimate criticism. And their answer is, if you criticize them, they will call you racist. Why? To get you to sit down and shut up and don't bring it back again. And they do it to shame you. And this is the kind of crap that you need to push back against. Don't worry about what they call you. If they call you racist, it's like, no, I'm not racist. Give me proof or shut the frick up.
I gotta correct this guy here. The dinosaurs are not ridden by Vikings. The nunchucking dinosaurs are ridden by ninjutsus. And the land sharks. The land sharks are ridden by the Vikings. Thank you.
Where can I buy that?
So I am so sick and tired of people like this woman, like this heifer here, who want to just use their ethnicity as a pass. There was a time when Black writers did not get the proper recognition, not because they weren't talented, but because they were Black. And as such, they didn't want to pay attention to their talent. For years, people didn't know Alexander Dumas was a Black man. And how many wrote the Count of Monte Cristo, wrote the Three Musketeers, blew my freaking mind when I found out about that. Everything was about talent, being good enough, and showing how ridiculous it was to discount an excellent writer just because of their race. Now you've got people using race to basically say, no, you can't criticize my stuff. You can't say my writing sucks. You can't tell me that I'm not writing the best freaking Star Wars novel since Timothy Zahn wrote Heir to the Empire. No, you can't tell me that.
Well, and show me a person in the Star Wars community who won't read or engage with Star Wars content just because the person who created it was a person whose skin tone was darker than the average white person. And I'll show you a person that is shunned by every thinking human being in this community. I will show you a person who everybody looks at, points at, calls them a retard, and completely ignores moving forward, right? Show me that person, and I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm not saying they're not out there, because that would be the height of ignorance, right? But what I will tell you is that no one with a thinking, logical brain, no one with a brain that actually enjoys content sits there and disregards content made by a person whose color isn't the same as their own, right? Nobody does that and expects to be taken seriously. Nobody does that and gets taken seriously, right? The problem is not the way you look, lady. The problem is the fact that you want to use how you look as a shield against the fact that you can't write, and you fucking know it. You know that you can't write, because if you didn't know that you couldn't write, you wouldn't be using that shit as a shield in the first place. You wouldn't be putting that up there preemptively in order to make sure that you can fend off all the people going, why the fuck is this existing? Why the fuck is this out there? Why the fuck is this tainting my Star Wars?
Yep.
Sorry.
Exactly.
I have no tolerance or patience for this kind of person. I have a lot of tolerance in this world. You can, and it's not that she thinks differently, right, than me. It's that she wants to call me this, that, and the other for thinking differently than her. That's what I don't have tolerance for. I don't care what you think or how you live your life. I do have a problem with you painting me with a specific kind of brush because I don't want to buy your crappy shit. That's what I have a problem with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when we don't buy it, oh, well, I'll get down to that a little bit later. But let me start, because this, in our continuing journey through the open hatred for white people at Lucasfilm, we discover that apparently the only people allowed to broadcast openly racist comments are the ones who constantly accuse everyone else around them of being racist. Mhm. The new High Republic book, Out of the Shadows from Justina Ireland, was just announced recently. I'm an engineer, so I don't claim to be an art aficionado, but I look at this and I don't feel Star Wars.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. What the fuck is that shit with the eyeballs and that's some fucking Knife of Rin shit going on in the background there. It feels about as much like Star Wars as it did in the movies, right? It doesn't feel like it belongs here. It doesn't feel like it has any place. What the fuck is that shit over there with that green body? What are you? What are you?
I don't. I mean, hey, if she was blue and was a Twilight, I could buy that.
Like,
Got it.
there's a lot of different kinds of aliens you could put up, but that's just a fucking human with green skin.
Yeah, it just looks
Star Trek.
nondescript. Yeah, exactly.
This isn't fucking Star Trek, right? Like, you can't just paint her skin green, stick some purple hair on her, and call her fucking handled. Star Wars is a little bit more diverse in its depiction of aliens, I think. I think it does a pretty good job of labeling all of those species and even subspecies at times. Star Wars does a really great job of letting you know what the fuck you're looking at. I'm looking at a Zeltron. I'm looking at a Twi'lek. There are a million different things that when you look at them, you know right off the bat what the fuck is that? That's a green chick. That's a fucking green chick.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Captain Kirk to come out the corner and fuck it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on
like that.
Just saying.
But you're right. There's nothing distinctive, like maybe no gills, no ridge crest, no something that makes it look like. I mean, this looks like a kid out trick or treating on Halloween. Honestly,
It's lazy art, is what it is. It's lazy art. There is nothing about that stands out. They look very childlike. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be, but they look. I don't know. I don't get Jedi. I don't get like a serious Padawan. I don't get that.
Mm-mm. Just from looking at that. And if you can't make art on a cover, because that's what pulls a person in to actually pick it up off the shelf and read the blurb. And if the art is not pulling you to do that, that sucker is going to sit there on the shelf. And I guarantee you, this stuff is probably going to be at the Dollar Tree in a couple of months.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is going to be on like at Ollie's on the sale rack within, give it a month. What are they wearing?
I don't know.
It's like everything they feel like we have to change every single aspect of it. But we love Star Wars. We love it. But everything about it needs to be changed, from the races to the clothing to the freaking lightsabers. They look weird now. Not these technically, but most of them look really weird with doodads and shit. I don't know. They love it so much.
I saw somebody in the chat say she could be like a Mary Ellen or whatever, but no, if she were a Mary Ellen, she would have like some dots on her fucking face, right? Like she would have some kind of distinctive markings that you would be able to tell that. That's not what she fucking is. They tend to have very prominent markings all over their fucking face. No, that's not this Barry Offee is who you're talking about. But no, that's not her race. So I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what it is. But that's not what it is, because if it was, there would be that distinction made very clear. No, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's just some fucking shit that Captain Kirk's waiting to fuck. That's all it is.
That's it.
And look, I don't claim to be a super huge Star Trek fan. I love Star Wars. I'm more into the fantasy aspect of it as opposed to the fucking nerd shit breakdown. I'm not beating on Star Trek fans. Xana knows I love her, but
no, I'm a Star Trek fan, and I found that hilarious because I love the Orion slave girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. And that's also a very nice role play, but that's for another time.
I ain't even mad at you. Oh shit.
Yeah, your girl's twisted like that.
I'm gonna send you some powder later, Lorena. I got some green powder. I got like 4 cases of this shit. It's easy to apply. You'll have a blast. I used it to turn my daughter into Gamora for Halloween.
Hey,
It works.
that's my next cosplay too.
Holy hell, that was funny.
Oh, so, continuing on. Readers may recall Justina as the Star Wars High Republic author who misunderstands American exceptionalism, who doesn't demonize sex work in her young adult novel. Oh, good Lord. And who doesn't like all the white supremacists in Montana. Okay, I just knew her from the High Republic, but I had no idea about this other stuff
Hmm.
with
Is
with her.
is there a big problem of that happening in specifically Montana?
I did not think that white supremacy was regaled to Montana. I thought that was if anything, I thought maybe it would be LA, but I don't think it would be Montana.
Montana.
Shit.
Oh my God. So this chick, thankfully.
Could they mean Hannah Montana? I don't know.
Ah.
Ooh, yeah, she did. She did make some unsavory comments
Fucked up.
back in the day. Bump that chick. Uh, so what was Justina up to in 2020? You guessed it, seething and frothing over white people, of course. What else? So let's get into some of these tweets of hers. The clown here.
Hold on, I need a drink.
You need a drink. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to.
Yeah.
I needed it after having to read this article 3 or 4 times to just digest the pure stupid that is in it. And the lack of self-awareness that you put this crap out there and you don't know how stupid you sound. Or you know how stupid you sound and you just don't care.
She knows that's why she's preemptively shielding herself. That's literally why she's preemptively shielding herself. Look, there's a part of me that's uncomfortable saying this shit, right? Because I don't like it, right? I don't like it. There's a part of me that wants to just be able to like just get the fuck along with everybody. I don't like pointing at your race, lady. I'm fucking sick of doing shit like that. So why the fuck are you doing it? Why the fuck are you pointing at it? I don't want to do it. It makes me fucking uncomfortable. I'm sick and tired of having to point at that shit. I want to, you know what I want? You know what I really just fucking want? I just really want to fucking read a good Star Wars book. That's all I want. You know what I really just want? I just want to fucking see a good Star Wars movie. See a good Star Wars show. That's all I really fucking want. I don't give a shit what color your skin is. Make some good shit and we won't have this fucking problem anymore. That's all I fucking want.
And you know what? It's like that's what people have to they just have to do. You have to keep calling this crap out because the more that you sit back and say nothing, the more emboldened these people are to say stuff like this. And no, I know it's like, Mary, I know you feel uncomfortable saying, but you have to say that because they are banking on you being so uncomfortable that you won't say this stuff to them.
No, I know they are. I absolutely know they are. That's why I'm sitting over here. That's why we do this shit, guys. That's why we push past that discomfort, right? We don't fucking enjoy this, right? Like, well, we enjoy aspects of it, but we don't enjoy sitting here pointing at this shit. It's unfucking comfortable. No one fucking likes doing that shit because ultimately we don't feel like at least in isolation in and of itself, it's helpful in any way, right? But you like Lorena said, you fucking have to. You have to because you sit there and you stare in the face of someone who is, like you said, banking off the fact that you're gonna be uncomfortable. That there's an internal because you're actually not a fucking racist and you don't want to point at it, they're banking off that. What's really weird is while they're simultaneously accusing you of being racist, they're banking off you not being a fucking racist. So you don't say shit. It's really fucking sick. It's really fucking sick.
It is.
It is wholeheartedly. So she's like, whoo, publishing really does love it when white people write about racism, don't they?
What?
It's like, where does this come from?
What?
Is this like the thought that you just popped in your head and put on Twitter? I know sometimes, well, not sometimes, a lot of the time, people put the first stupid thought in their head and put it out on Twitter. But it's just like, lady, what are you freaking talking about?
I don't know. They're like
she's just angry. She woke up that day and she was like, "Grr, fucking white people again," and then she did that. I mean, don't hand her a book though. Don't give her a book.
I have a great idea. We should drop her and like only black people who agree with her ideology, right? Of course, we would never just chuck, but take her, stuff her into a spaceship with like 14 black couples, right? And chuck them off to some planet that does have some ability to support life and be like, here you go. Now you don't have to deal with this anymore. Have fun, write books. All 14 people will, I'm sure, all 14 people. Well, that's all she was going to get, realistically. Let's be real. That's all she was going to get on Earth anyway, right? Oh, yeah. So all 14 of them will read it, and they'll be thrilled because it was written by another black person. They'll all be super thrilled, and they can go propagate over there. And then when they have their children, they can be like, we hate white people. They'll be like, what are white people, mommy? She'll be like, there was this one time when we lived on this other planet, and they were the devil. What would you do with yourself if you didn't have that kind of hate to focus on every day? Imagine all she could do in the world.
You know, it's just like a quote from Booker T. Washington, and it's his autobiography is something amazing to read called Up From Slavery. And one of the quotes in that autobiography, and this was during Reconstruction, that you have a class of people out there who are invested in just constantly being agitated with hate towards white people. If that was taken away, they wouldn't know what to frickin' do with themselves.
Alex Nelson, if she's a Mary Allen, then where the fuck are her dots? She looks about the same age as fucking Bears does. She looks like literally the exact. She's a fucking teenager, right? This is a fucking teenager. Where are her fucking spots? Bears has her spots. Where the fuck are they? I'm sorry, she doesn't look like a Mary Allen to me. She looks like maybe someone's interpretation of Mary Allen that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about or doing or writing or depicting. Perhaps that's what but that doesn't look like a Mary Allen to me. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I need some spots on the face for that to depict that for me. Otherwise, you just got a fucking Orion that Captain Kirk's about to fuck. That's all you got. That's all you got. I'm sorry. So anyway, my bad.
Okay. I'm like, did we go back in time? Anyway.
We did. My bad. Someone's like, well, that's what she is. And I was like, that's literally not what she looks like, though. I'm familiar with the fucking race. It doesn't look like that. So
Okay, cool. So she says, white nonsense gets up early, but I get up earlier.
Oh, fucking shut up. Fuck it, go.
Oh, Lord.
I can't be the only one who thinks this woman needs to get laid.
Oh, okay. You know what? I was just about to say that.
Nah.
I don't think
I
she
was
does.
just about to say that by one of the hottest white men out there. That's what needs to happen. Then maybe she wouldn't be so freaking angry.
No, she would. She gets off on being angry. So what she would do is she could have the most mind-blowing sex of her life, and she would sit there after the fact and find things wrong with it. Like, well, your toenail scratched me a little bit. And about the 10-minute mark, that fucking toenail got me. She just go on. She wants to be angry. She's gonna be angry. That's her thing. She gets off on that.
The saliva from your mouth left a crusty layer on my neck because you were just a little too passionate. Now I gotta go clean myself up. Lady, you should have cleaned yourself up anyway. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I assumed her sexual preference. So even if you happen to be a lesbian, maybe you just need to find a really hot white chick. And,
maybe you just need to find one that has a good sized strap on. What? Don't act like that's not what lesbians use.
I think maybe she just needs a vibrator, and because then she'd only be bitching at herself when
lesbians made their choice. They shouldn't be allowed strap.
Oh, stop it, Tom.
Shut up, Tom.
Stop it.
Shut up with that. That is so untrue. They should be able
know
to
what?
use.
If you don't want a dick, you're not allowed a fake dick.
Okay,
I'm
here's
sorry.
the deal. Then, Tom, men made their choice when they decided to stay straight. Don't ever ask for anal. All right? That's all I'm saying.
Then it goes both ways, lady.
I don't have a dick, Tom. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, but what if you want some? Just saying. And I never said straight people can't peg another straight person. I'm just saying, like, lesbians made their choice. If they're so fucking afraid of phallic objects, then what the hell are they doing with dildos?
Stop treating all lesbians like they're afraid of phallic objects. I'm just
Ass
saying.
to ass.
Bisexual is not lesbian. So are you?
I consider like lesbians are a thing, Tom, and I don't have any problem with them using dildos.
I am. I do.
Conversation.
They made their fucking choice,
You don't get to insert yourself into the sexual goings on of lesbians.
and they shouldn't be allowed to insert things that they decided not to like in the first place.
Your opinion in this particular moment doesn't even matter.
And all because I admitted to assuming someone's preference. I'll let us go like quickly.
You brought this on us.
I did. I had the nerve to speak.
I want to see it all. I want to see it all over Twitter. # blame Lorena.
Oh my God. Shout out to all the black kids on the Netflix shows just trying to live their lives while their white friends bring a mess of effery to their doorstep.
Why does it have to be both of those things? Why can't it just be shout out to all the black kids who got some work on some Netflix shows? What the fuck does white kids who even said white kids were bringing a mess of fuckery to that's an assumption you are making about literally all white people, and it's one of the most racist things I've ever heard.
What fuckery was being brought about?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's like, what the heck is this chick talking about? Besides just, hey, I'm waking up and just racist crap just comes out of my mouth, and I just go when I put it on Twitter. Exactly, that's racist.
Incredibly racist. It's actually no, but she'll stand behind the shield that it's only white people that can be racist. Right?
Exactly.
That's the shield, is that it's only white people who can be racist in this at any given moment, because it's power plus privilege, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's the terminology that they use, is it's power plus privilege. Fuck, that's a tongue twister. Shit, like seriously, like then go talk to some of the people I fucking grew up with, right? They don't have any power or privilege. They're still living in fucking slums. There's like I could point out 1,000,001 white people to you right now who have no power, no privilege, and are doing their best to survive and get by. Tell that to them. Tell that to fucking them. That's the biggest.
They just don't. It's like I don't understand that. I don't understand how people somehow think that all white people are privileged in this country. I've grown up going to school with poor white kids. I'm going to school with rich black kids.
The weird part is, though, is that I'm not pointing at white people who have it bad and saying they're the only ones who have it fucking bad, right? You just look at a person who has it bad and you go, that fucking sucks. Let's try to help in whatever way we can, right? And you disregard whatever pigmentation their skin may hold, and you say, oh, there's a person in need, and you do your best to help them, right?
Right.
I don't sit there and look at the color of someone's skin, and that determines whether or not I decide they're worthy of my pity or sympathy. Right? That's fucking disgusting. It's actually disgusting.
It's disgusting, and it's just projection. I'm not racist, or I'm saying I'm not racist, but I'm going to project that same view onto you. It really is. It's disgusting, and it definitely needs to be kept being called out with these folks, because they can't get away with this crap. They really can't. They really can't. So here she says, okay, I was legit going to retweet the replies to this, but LOL, please read the replies to build yourself a great library of Black authored fiction. Okay, there's plenty of Black authored fiction out there that's been out there, and it should be out there for people to just say, hey, I just want to find out about this author. Do I like their style? Whatever, just as a suggestion, not saying if you don't read Black authored fiction, then you're racist. No. And that's what it is. And then here she says, Not to Kill a Mockingbird, though. That book is literally about absolving nice white people of the responsibility of racism.
How the fuck does she know? She don't read books. How the hell did she know that? Who the fuck told her that? You on to this bitch. That's the problem, because you know she didn't fucking read it.
Oh,
She don't
hell
read
no.
it. I'm on to
Oh.
this bitch. I'm on to her.
Oh hell no!
Oh,
You
yeah.
know this heifer did not read a book. Like not only read a book, but read and understand the freaking book. Because if she would have read it and understood it, this kind of crap shouldn't have been coming from her mouth. But
Yeah. Nope.
you know,
This is completely insane to me. And what's really weird about all this is she winds up going on to talk about, this is going to be about her politics, right? This is absolutely going to be about that shit. Ultimately, this is what this boils down to for her. This is about her politics. And if you don't like that shit, then fucking don't read it. Okay, fine, then we won't.
And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Problem solved.
Okay.
Do you see the smug ass look on her face?
Yes.
If you don't like my politics, don't buy. Believe me, your book ain't that good. I assure you. You good, you dumb bitch. Okay. So.
no. And you know what these heifers are gonna do, right? If we say, okay, fine, we're not gonna buy your raggedy ass book. Oh my gosh, you racist people didn't buy my book, and that's why it failed.
But that's why keeping these receipts is so important. Because, lady, you didn't say if you don't like my Star Wars content, don't buy my book. You said if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Well, I got news for you. I didn't buy a fucking Star Wars book so that I could read about your fucking politics.
Yeah.
I bought
it for the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
For the dinosaurs and the boobs, right? I gotta ask you ladies this question though. How long do you think this trend turns from blaming white people for being racist for everything to blaming, say, black people for not supporting something that's black made, or so on down the floor?
Well, they already do. They already
do. They
Yeah.
already do that.
They already do.
We're already there.
Well, hurry up more so they can leave me alone.
I mean, it's
They won't,
started
no.
there first. I call it the shame campaign. Like, you have to support this because, black men put it together or black women put it together. And it's just like, I'm sorry, that's not enough. Oh, well, what's wrong with you? You hate yourself. You loathe your own people. You don't want to support. You not down with the cause. That was my favorite one. So there's like this shame where you have to support something just because a person who did it happened to be black. And it's just like, no, that's not how it works for me. It works for me based on, is it interesting? Do I like it? Like, case in point, I tell people, not that it was a book, but it was a show, In Living Color. In the 90s, that sketch comedy was so freaking funny. People were like, FSNL, I'm going to watch In Living Color. White kids watched it, black kids watched it, Asian kids watched it. Everybody freaking watched it. Why? Because it was freaking funny.
It was good. It was good.
Show full of black people, most famous on it, a white boy.
Yeah. Jim Carrey.
The most brilliant thing about all that is it goes to disprove the narrative here, right? That it's somehow about color. It's never been about color. It's been about the quality of the entertainment, the value of what it is that you bring to the table. Because if you build it, they will come, right? If you make it worthwhile, people show the fuck up. And whatever color your skin happens to be is an absolutely moot point to anybody watching it, because everybody shows up for good shit, right? Exactly. Why did everybody show the Cobra Kai? And I'm sorry, I don't mean to drag, and I'm really not going to.
Cobra Kai.
No, I know, Tom.
Cobra Kai. Stop never die.
Stop it.
Eagle Bang.
Before Cobra Kai came out, nobody gave two flying fucks about that shit. Nobody cared about Cobra Kai until Cobra Kai proved its merit, right? Nobody gave two flying fucks about it because Karate Kid
I did.
Okay, you don't count, all right?
Yeah.
You were a Karate Kid fan. I'm setting that aside, right? That very limited demographic of people who were hardcore Karate Kid fans, they would have been there to support it, right? And that's fine and that's wonderful. And I don't discount that in terms of the show's obligation to its fans to present something good. But the thing is Cobra Kai wouldn't have done what it did, wouldn't have become the actual phenomenon that it is, had it not put some actually awesome shit out there in the world. People organically heard about it. Word of mouth spread. People decided to watch this show because everybody and their mother was like, oh my God, you have to watch this, right? That's what happens when you put something that is in and of itself, on its own, simply not going to be able to be a phenomenon on its own 2 feet because of what came before, right? But when you put that amazing thing out into the world and you make it good and you make it independent and you make it capable and genuinely wonderful for people to watch, people will rally behind it and around it. And it doesn't matter that Aisha was black and that Miguel was Hispanic. None of that shit matters to anybody because, and I'm sorry, but Miguel's the fucking heart of that show. That's my favorite fucking character.
Oh, heck yeah.
Right? Like none of that matters to anybody because I connect to these people, not as what race or what part of the world their ancestors came from. I don't give a flying fuck because the show is just damn good and that's all there is to it.
Exactly.
But to add on to that a little bit, I'm sorry, Mandy. I didn't.
No, I was just agreeing.
And I was going to say something about In Living Color, just to say this much. Basically, Keenan Ivory Wayans had the wherewithal to see that Saturday Night Live let the funniest white guy in the world go, and he was smart enough to snake him up. Like, because I think he tried out for Saturday Night Live at least twice, and they turned him down both times. But, like, yeah, Keenan Ivory Wayne's like, yeah, I'm going to give this white guy a chance because he's fucking hilarious. You know, it's like, so he was smart enough to see it. Yeah.
That was like my mother's favorite freaking actor on that show. She loved Jim Carrey's routine. But to add on to that a little bit more, back in the day when there were issues with black actors, writers, directors trying to get into Hollywood, and a lot of the doors were being shut for them, they didn't bitch about how racist Hollywood was. They started building their own independent companies and striking out and doing this stuff on their own because of that. And then people were like, okay, maybe we shouldn't turn stuff like this away. Maybe we should pay attention to it and start funding it. And that's how they did it. They did it doing that stuff on their own when the doors were shut in their face. But now that the doors are open, why the heck are you going to cry racist all the time?
Right?
It's oh God.
It's a step backwards.
It really is.
It's a huge step backwards for where the world was, say, 10 years ago. And where it is now has been just this massive step backwards. And this Justine, I was just thinking, she's doing something that we just recently saw a white woman do, which is when her shit failed with what was it, Charlie's Angels, Elizabeth Banks. When that failed, she did the exact same thing. It failed. She said, well, it wasn't made for you. Well, it wasn't made for fucking nobody except for like the 5 goons that you made it for. That's it. So, and this is beginning a trend of I'm not even going by race. I'm going by women specifically. Then in turn, when their shit fails because it sucked and they didn't do a good job with it, they then turn and blame it on men, which is just absolutely fucking disgusting. But it is starting. I've noticed there is kind of a trend with women, not just women of color, women in general doing this shit. And they're getting awful ballsy to me. They're retarded.
Don't say that, Mandy. They'll get offended. No, they are being little fucking piss ants about it though, and it's pissing me right the fuck off because it's honestly giving women a bad name, right?
It is. It is.
Have you ever noticed when you walk into a room now, and I didn't notice this before, as much as they like to accuse men of being like, oh, woman couldn't walk into the room and get given the same respect. No, I mean, they might test you the same way that they would test anyone else when you walked into the room. But they would nod and smile and agree when you showed your merit, when you showed your value, what you knew, what you were capable of, right? And now they're just waiting for you to fucking bitch at them. Now that you can literally see them walking around on ice around you, making it more and more difficult for you to connect to human beings just on any given subject that you may be able to relate to them on. Because they're scared. They're fucking scared. It's
I think they're genuinely scared. People are getting scared of females because, if I say something and then she takes it wrong, is she going to get me fired from my job? Is she going to go and call me something horrible that can't be taken back on the internet?
It's crazy.
It is.
it's absolutely crazy when someone can't even tell you you look nice today at work and then say, "Oh my, please don't report me to HR." It's like,
Right? That's fucking sad, is what it is. I really do. I feel sad for men in general in America right now. I mean, I swear to God, I used to, every time I went in a store, somebody would hold the door open for me every single time. Without a doubt, there would be somebody there.
Yep.
It's getting less and less, and I'm in the South, so courtesy here is huge. It is a huge thing. And even I am noticing it's getting less and less, but that's because there are so many mean, angry bitches like this one just waiting. Some guy opens the door. Do you think I can't open a fucking door myself?
I don't need you to help me.
I don't need your. It's like the guy on Scary Movie, the one that I can do it myself.
Yep. I was just talking about that the other night with Andrew about fucking vacuum dick. It was great. He was like, I don't even know what that is. I was like, hold on, hold my beer, hold on. But it's true. That's exactly what it is. It's like it's that crippled person who's sitting there and look, I'm not saying it's analogous to crippled people, obviously,
right.
but it's that person who's sitting there who could actually use. If my hands are full of bags, yeah, please hold the fucking door, please and thank you. I will appreciate that shit. And I'm so sick of these bitches making it difficult for my ass. You know what I would really love? My fucking hatch doesn't stay open on its own anymore. There was a time it hasn't stayed open for a long time. That's an old ass car. It's 2005. All right, I've had that car for a long ass time, right? There was a time where literally while I was trying to hold the hatch open and put bags in, that people would run up, usually men, would run up and hold the hatch, right? Oh, let me get that for you. Yeah. I haven't seen that in years now. Not in years. And now I literally have to use a stick to prop it open while I'm trying to stick shit in there. And I actually broke the hatch one time because I forgot the stick was in there and tried to close it with the stick in it and had to pay for a whole new. You know what? That wouldn't have fucking happened if women weren't fucking bitches. Yes, I blame your asses. Somebody could have held the hatch for 2 fucking minutes and I could have stuck my shit in there. But no, you got to get your fucking panties in a twist. And I can't get fucking people to hold my hatch open anymore. You fucking bitches.
It's so freaking aggravating because like when I'm at the gym, and I always do this, it's so cute. Sometimes you'll get like a little boy that'll hold the door open.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you so much. You are such a gentleman.
Yes.
Because there really is a war on boys in this country.
There is.
Well. And it's insidious. And then you have heifers like this spouting this kind of stuff. And it's oh my God, it's just it's insidious. It's insidious.
Yeah. No, but you see it in the chat. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Says, I'm sorry, I don't do that anymore. I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you, man. I don't fucking blame you because you don't want to get gone off on by some psycho bitch.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't want to get accused of doing something or having a negative intent that you didn't have. I mean, we are literally to the point in this country to where we are so waiting to be offended that you can't even tell somebody Merry Christmas. You can't even say Merry Christmas now because you run a risk of, oh, well, I'm not, and I mean, it's like, why can't you just say thank you and move on? Why are you so offended?
I say it anyway, and if you were offended,
I didn't say fuck I'm ready for that fight. I happily put on you couldn't see my smile this year because of the stupid ass mask, but typically I put on the biggest smile and Merry Christmas, because no, fuck you, you're going to accept it or you can walk off. Yeah, say something to me. I dare you. Say something. Say something, please.
Come at me.
Yeah, come at me. Cash me outside. How about that?
I just got a vision in my head of Mandy curb stomping somebody's ass.
Yeah. So again, there's a whole bunch. This is the same thing. This is like what she's been doing for I don't know how long, just spouting racist crap on Twitter. That's what she's been doing. And again, you got to push back on this crap.
Yeah.
You really do.
This just in, Barbie has a girlfriend now.
Okay.
All right. She could get a better haircut. But
Why is she wearing that old ass 90s bob?
I know that's what I want to say. I mean, if you would think she'd get like a hot chick. Unless
Right?
she wants to be the hot chick and maybe she's I don't know.
Did
I
she
don't
at
know.
least do the right thing and break up with Ken before she went and started fucking around with somebody else?
Well, I don't know.
Let's be real. Ken's been fucking the pool boy for months.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's all right. My Barbie doll was dating G.I. Joe. That's I'm just
You know what? Know something really fucking weird? When I was a kid, I played Barbies and Ninja Turtles with my brother. My Barbies dated Ninja Turtles. Like,
So you wrote that fucking piece of shit Michael Bay movie.
kinda.
In the words of Lucy, I ought to slug you.
No, man, my Barbies, that was like the thing, right? My brother, I'd be like, and we would go play. We would call him a play, right? I'd go play in my brother's room, and the girls would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in the kitchen and make some food." And I'd be like, "Okay, babe, we gotta go to work, fight crime." And he'd leave the door, and he'd go off on his own onto one side of the bed, and I'd go to the other side of the bed, and I'd be like, "La la la." Oh, I'm pregnant. How'd you get pregnant? I don't know. Just like he'd come back and be like, "Here's your baby." And that's that. Like,
God, I would just have, G.I. Joe figures teaching Barbie how to shoot.
I had a Ken. I had one Ken doll and I colored on his head and he had pink hair because I took a Sharpie and made his hair pink because that was my one Ken doll that I had.
Oh, God, I was a twisted kid. I loved
I gave
it.
my Lucky Charm My Little Pony that was green a mohawk once. He had like the little clover on his back end, and I was like, he's a boy and he's got long ass hair. This is wrong.
Well, chivalry may be dead, but we have some very chivalrous people in the chat giving us all kinds of awesome super chats.
Awesome.
So I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't remind these lovely ladies to pay attention to you awesome people in the chat.
Yes. So we do have a few super chats to read here. Let me go ahead and I'll start us off here with Eric DeHoff for $2 says, "Go get some sleep, Tom, and let the ladies take over."
I'm trying.
I mean, it's kind of our own fault tonight. We did talk for an hour and a half about one thing.
You guys gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You got the next one there, Mandy.
Tim Briggs for $10. Thank you so much. I'm calling it an early night since I've pulled about 13 hours of work and then got absolutely wasted on some good Tennessee whiskey.
Wow.
I'll have a full screen tomorrow. Y'all keep being awesome. Aw. Thank you. And I hope you got super duper drunk.
I love the way, I hope you got super duper drunk. That was adorable as fuck. I want to clip that. Can I clip that, Mandy, and put it on?
Not just regular drunk, but super duper drunk.
It's not just drunk, it's drunk. It's horrible shit, man. I'm clipping that.
Can you imagine like one of those announcer guys with a drawl?
Super duper drunk.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Yeah, we're all gonna get super duper drunk. We got both kinds of music here, country and western.
Or like my relatives would say, I want to get white girl wasted.
Shit. All right, Lorena.
Let's see. Silver Nova for $5 Australian. Thank you so very much. Thanos would describe Justina Ireland aptly. Her demeanor is that of a pouty child.
Yeah, I would say that's accurate. I would say that's very accurate. Yeah. You didn't give me my cookies, so now I'm going to throw a temper tantrum.
No, bratty ass.
Yeah, that's the kind that I would send to her room and tell her to shut the fuck up or she's never playing Wii again. Right? You want your Switchback? Shut the fuck up! I'm getting sick of your shit.
Seriously.
Stephen Otten for $5 says, Justina Ireland doesn't want me to read her book. Fine, I'll read Drinker's book instead. All hail Ryan Drake. I don't have to read your shit, and don't bitch about it later when I don't. Don't bitch about it later, because I'm not fucking reading your shit. I love your Slytherin shit on your chair there, Lorena.
I know.
Thank you. Yeah, I got my
Earlier.
got it from Universal Orlando.
I gotta convert your ass to Ravenclaw.
Not happening. It's too much. Just the power when people know you're Slytherin. It's freaking amazing.
She's the one. And right before this stream, I was saying nobody wants to be Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw, and then there's Mary. I'm gonna get a Ravenclaw soon.
I am a Ravenclaw, and I'm very proud of that fact. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I only know about Ravenclaw because Mary mentioned she was one. I'm like, oh yeah, that house is there, isn't it?
Because that house, yeah.
Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure. All right. I know I curse a lot, but that's technically a sign of someone with a great deal of intellect. So Google it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's true.
I don't know about that, but I sure do fucking swear a lot.
People who swear a lot tend to have a higher IQ, and mine is 127, by the way. Hair flip. So
I got a 3. I don't know what that means.
How are you still living?
I might be taking the wrong test.
Tom's over there trying to.
Shit! This one says I'm pregnant.
I knew it. Fucking whamming.
Whamming.
All right. Wyatt Holiday for $9.99. Hey Wyatt, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Star Wars writers won't let you buy their comics. No problem. You didn't want them anyway. But you can check out Super Dead Pirate Queen Ardonna and Eternal Armor. Like hell yes, dude. Thank you for the super chat.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Free plugs.
Terminus EST for $2. Thank you so much. Lucas, is your wife okay with your narrow urethra?
Ooh. That is unkind.
Isn't that what Hank Hill had?
That's what I was saying earlier.
I thought I told you to get that little son of a bitch out of here. If I have to tell you again, I'm gonna raise my voice. Don't make me keep yelling.
Holy shit!
This is me at 10. Don't make me turn it up to 11.
I don't know. I feel like we should get him. Never mind. I was gonna say something really stupid there. I was literally about to say we should get him a speaker, like a megaphone, and then I realized no, it's Tom. I changed my mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Adam
Woodford.
Adam Woodford for $10 says the running rumor is that another reason why they have rival houses. Yes, Game of Thrones and Dune, because of House Atreides and the House Harkonnen, an ancient rival in the books.
Good job on the pronunciation.
Thanks. I feel like you're being sarcastic.
No, I was being legit on that because those names are fucking difficult.
Oh, well, thanks. I do have a big vocabulary. Hashtag Ravenclaw for life.
Well, it's half-ass made-up shit, but
like, I don't know. It just felt like, yeah, Atreides and Harkonnen. So I'm assuming I got that correctly. I don't know what the fuck that's from. But yes, Game of Thrones. Like it feels like they're pulling shit from everywhere and they have no idea how to be original anymore.
No. They're like, it works for Game of Thrones. Let's try it too.
Let's try the shit. Let's try the shit that sank in the last round, right? Let's copy that.
Yeah.
That seems like a great idea.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's see who's next.
Mandy's next.
Am I next? Okay. Yep. Stephen Otten for $5. Thank you so much. None of this artwork says Star Wars to me. No, it did not even a little bit. It was lazy. It was lazy artwork for a shit story. So
Yep.
Stupid ass bullshit.
Yep, shit artwork that matches a shitty story. So
I'm good.
Yep. Yeah. It'll be in the dollar store soon.
Yep, exactly. I'll get a PDF online for free.
Even better. Oh, Matt D for $5. Thank you so much. Like, oh my God, Mandy, who cares about this Jasmine Scotland chick and her Out of the Showers book? Like what?
He's so good at that. So good at that.
Ew.
I love when you do it so much.
Bowsette for $1.99 says Goodwill wouldn't take this shit. No, honestly, look, no, don't be knocking on Goodwill. And Goodwill has some. Like, I've gotten some shit from Goodwill, like some really good shit from Goodwill.
Yeah.
All right, like okay, generally there's some broken stuff in there too, but go to Goodwill. All right, like no, you're not too good for gas station food, people. Like handle your business and go get your stuff from Goodwill. All right.
I'm too good for gas station
Shoes is from Goodwill.
We got some good houseware stuff with dishes.
Right?
Mm.
One of my favorite Christmas platters is from Goodwill. Shit's got reindeer on it.
Hey, this is no joke. I found an HD DVD or HD Blu-ray player, like for 4K Blu-rays, for $7 at Goodwill the other day.
Holy
Like
I
a week
can
ago.
use it.
I don't even think they knew what they had. The remote that I had to order because it didn't have a remote cost more than I paid for the thing. It was like $8 for the remote. So like altogether, I got a properly working 4K Blu-ray player
Well, that's awesome.
For
for
like
like
$15.
$15. Yeah,
Gotcha. That's awesome.
Thrift stores are awesome for getting
I
like
got $20 in
hardback
my pocket.
I'm gonna pop
Y'all
some
say
tags.
that when y'all go. Yeah, see, that gets, anytime I think of it, that song gets stuck in my head.
I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking
fucking
awesome.
Love that song.
Because it's true. That's why. Because it's true. This is fucking awesome.
Oh my god!
Now I want to go to Goodwill. Hey, you want to go to Goodwill together, Lorena?
Heck yeah! Especially if I can get some hardback books, my classic.
Brendan,
books.
I would love to sell it, but no. Not, somebody give me some real money for it, maybe. No, I know they're worth a little bit of money, so I was like, "Oh,
You
this is." I don't
just
think
have
they
to
knew.
turn around and replace it. So, you know, keep your $15 bill for it.
Oh crap! Who's next?
Mandy's next up on Jeffrey
okay.
Turner. Yeah.
Let's see. Jeffrey Turner for $2. Thank you so much. Damn, Tom, for getting KK4's moving on up stuck in his head. Oh, Tom, did you get a song stuck in somebody's head?
Moving on up, I'm moving on now.
Oh Lord, I haven't heard that in ages.
I'm not either.
Oh my gosh!
So when I heard moving on up, I thought he was singing the Jeffersons earlier.
Nothing can
No,
stop
no.
it.
That's one of my favorite shows as a kid.
Wheezy.
I love the Jeffersons.
Jefferson's George Jefferson was my dad in my head, man. Mm.
It was great when him and Archie Bunker got together.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
were so funny.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like so hill on each other. It was great watching them. Yeah, that was great.
You're on a 2-inch kennel there. Whoa! Sorry.
2-inch kennel. Thank you so much for your $2 supporting the channel. Hail Ladies Night, Mary Hart. Shout out to Drunk 3PO. It's okay. I missed it.
I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for that. This was like, you know, when you're just going about your life and then you read some shit you weren't ready for.
I was not ready for that. That's for sure. 2-inch kennel. Is that ABC?
Oh no. That's glory. Fuck. Okay.
I think it might be Fat Steven because he was telling me to shut up the other night.
Oh,
Okay.
I just
Okay.
wanna, like straight
Okay.
up bow down to that person. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh hell yeah.
I-
Marcos A for $4.99 says the Willow director steps down from film. This is awesome news. I'm worried to death about that Willow shit. I don't want Lucasfilm messing with more stuff.
I'm not even interested in it. I just no. No, I want that one to kind of go first in the death pool for Disney Plus Star Wars.
I need them to handle their shit.
Well, the
before-
Acolyte first, and then Willow can go.
Yeah. Stephen Otten for you there, Mandy. I'm sorry.
Do y'all hear that noise?
No.
Okay. It sounds like there's an airstrike going on outside my house. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's the possums.
Yeah.
No, it's not possums. I was looking.
Own it. You went out and you got yourself an army of possums. You were worried because he didn't have any friends, and he had 14 cages upstairs with two in each of them. You know you did it.
Did you name them?
Every one of them. That means once you name them, they're your pets.
That's right. And you got to feed them and love them and take care
And
of them.
hug them and squeeze them. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Which one are we on? Because
we're on Stephen Otten for $5.
okay, Stephen Otten for $5. Like what? Thank you so much. Read more, tweet less. This from the woman who just said she doesn't read. Oh, this woman. Oh,
This happened.
yeah. No, yeah, I agree with you, Lorena. I should not even give her the privilege of being called a woman. So I'm sticking with you. She is a heifer. So there we go. Fuck her. We hate her now.
I like how you put some urban like twang on the end there.
Heifer.
No, she totally said that like she's a heifer. Like
I would have sounded so country saying it if I did it the other way. She's a heifer, y'all.
Yep.
It sounds worse.
That's what you use when you don't want to call somebody the B word because it's not classy to say at the time. You use heifer instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is what she is. Yeah, she's disgusting. She's a disgusting human.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wash your crack. Sorry.
Okay, let's see. Adam Wofford for $2. Thank you. There is only werewolves in Montana and Bigfoots.
That's true. That was where I caught my first Bigfoot. We actually called it Ram Squatch because he had a ram's head.
What?
Ram?
You never heard of Ram Squatch? Google it.
No. I've
For
heard of,
Google.
I've heard of skunk ape, but I have never heard of ram. Skunk ape is a Florida thing.
Oh gosh.
Ram watch. I'm done. I'm done.
Holy shit. Caffeinated Wolf. Hi, baby. For $2 says, how well does it have to support life? Probably that planet I was talking about chucking them onto earlier. Like spinning them off into a look, if it doesn't support life, we are officially racist. So it has to support life. Just, own that. Like, otherwise, they're just going to accuse us of fucking murder or some shit. And then I got to go to jail. And then,
Just a long, drawn out process, isn't it?
It's a lot of paperwork involved.
Right.
Mary, faster than lightning. Yes, thank you. I actually haven't taken a shot in like an hour and 50 minutes. Oh, 2 hours. 2 hours. I haven't taken a shot in 2 hours. I'm good. Just sipping on wine coolers. You are up, Mandy, with 16-bit master.
Just make sure you guys don't miss any of Terminus S fucking super chats.
You're the one posting the super chats, Tom. We read what you put up there.
They're in there. Just don't read over them.
Okay.
All right. 16-bit mascot for $3.50. Thank you so much. Awesome show tonight. Love your show. Cheers. Cheers, sir. And thank you.
Sam Squad. It's Ram Squatch. I'll send you pictures later.
Watch.
This one's on you. It's Terminus, Lorena.
Okay, Terminus EST for $5. Thank you so much. Justina Ireland needs to both get laid and grow her hair out more. She needs an aphrodisiac. Oh God, that's so wrong. I love it.
I'm sorry, it's sheep squash. They call it sheep squash. My bad. Let's see here. Stephen Otten for $5 says, just keep politics out of entertainment. Is that so damn hard? Apparently it is. I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you why that's so hard. I really don't understand. You would think they would want money, but I don't know. Well, eventually, look, it's the only reason why I kind of hope COVID goes on forever, because eventually they're going to have to fucking own the fact that the parks aren't going to be able to make up for this shit, and then they'll stop doing this shit, right? There's so much amazing, bountiful potential within Star Wars, and they are squandering it like a bunch of fucking hookers that just found out that there was blow available on the corner, right? Like this is just the shit we're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mandy.
The John Beck for $5. Thank you so much. Being here is like being in Cheers or Friends. Thank you, bestesses, hostess with the bestesses, or with the breastesses. Thank you, bestesses, hostesses with the breastesses, and Tom.
I'll take
Thank you.
I have not.
Poop mouth. But y'all don't say that.
Wow.
I haven't heard breast assist in a long time.
It's been a long time.
Oh my God. Whew. Okay, let's see. My turn. Brett Cohen for 10 Australian dollars. Thank you so very much for that. Now I've been to the shop. I can give you some of what I spent. Thanks for the laughs, ladies. And remember, Tom, it's taking the piss. Get some sleep.
Get some damn sleep, Tom.
Yeah. I fucked up saying that this morning because I was half awake. And I'm editing in the background while doing all this shit at once.
Yeah, he's still getting work done at least. Terminus for $2 says, it's okay, George Lucas, calm down and eat some spaghetti. I'm now, Mom.
They ran out of spaghetti in the cafeteria. I was very upset. I kicked the table, but nobody noticed.
No one noticed. All you on Bowsette, Mandy.
Okay, Bowsette for $1.99. Thank you so much. Who let Flipper in on the live stream?
Stop judging my ass. Hold on. Where's my fucking? Hold on. I'm fixing this shit. Fine. You're fine. I will fucking own it. We'll embrace that shit. Why the fuck not? Where is it? Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh my God. It's like she's eating your own logo.
It's funny how quick she like has that on hand. Like, all right, I got your Flipper right.
I know what I am. I know what I am. Hold on, we're gonna wee. There we go.
Perfect.
Thank God.
Is that what you want?
Cutting off the top of your head no more. At least it's off the thing, though.
Yeah, there you go.
OCD. I can't help.
You'll be all right. Let's see. I think we're on you, right, Mandy? Lorena? Stephen Otten?
See, Stephen Otten for $5. Thank you. So generous tonight. I think Mary has had enough to drink.
Oh my God, I'm not even drunk. That was just that fucking funny to me. I wasn't ready for somebody to like paint the image of a 2-inch kennel dick in my head.
I'm so glad I didn't.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, again, I'm so sorry. I wasn't ready. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
The 16-minute mascot for $3.50 says Mary's true form tonight. Take 3.5 Washington / bow. Oh yeah.
Shit. The Real General Zod for $5. Thank you so much. SJWs at Disney would probably make Steve Buscemi Thrawn. Love Steve Buscemi, but John Hamm or Hugh Waving would play the part better. Love you, Mandy.
I could see Hugo Weaving as Thrawn. I could see Hugo Weaving as Thrawn. Actually,
Yeah.
I could see that. That would work for me. Definitely not Steve Buscemi though.
Oh no, I know.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
That's just not gonna work.
All right, you're up, Lorraine.
Willie Woodward for $5. Thank you so much, Willie. Ladies and Tom, thank you so much for tonight's show. Really brightened up my day. Oh, well, thank you. Glad we could do that for you. That's what we do here.
And Willie Woodward for another $2 says, cut her off. Mary's gone full furry. This is not a furry, all right? This is a watery, scaly, liquidy something. It's definitely not furry. There is no fur on a dolphin.
Hold up. It's technically a fucking mammal.
It doesn't make it a furry.
Fish.
It's implicit in the description, Tom.
Oh my gosh.
Dolphins must have fine hair. I don't know.
No, they don't. No, they don't. All right. We have another topic we probably ought to get to before we hit the 2 fucking hour mark.
Yeah.
This is interesting. We're going to pass it on over to Mandy to cover this one for us.
Yes, so this is actually exciting, very possibly good news for the MCU in being like what Deadpool is going to join the MCU and Deadpool will be rated R. So they are not planning on doing what I was worried about, which is Disneyfying our character, because the great thing about Deadpool has been he's always on the outside. He's always the weirdo, the wacky one of the group. He pisses everybody off. He's a smart ass. He's just annoying to everybody. And he is probably one of my favorite characters that Rob Liefeld has ever created. So,
well, and Ryan Reynolds is to Deadpool as Robert Downey Jr. is to Iron Man.
Yes,
absolutely,
oh my
absolutely. Ryan Reynolds genuinely loves the character Deadpool. You can tell that he loved it when he was a kid. This is a genuine fan of Deadpool, and he is getting to play it. So this could be very exciting. Now, I was up until this news. Honestly, in my mind, the MCU was dead. I'm not even going to give it another chance. I'm done. They're not going to get another dime for me, but I'll be damned if they didn't find a way to very possibly pull me back into this franchise that I was pretty much happy to leave, honestly.
That's pretty much me, because with Tony Stark dead, I was just like, the only thing I was halfway maybe interested in was the second Doctor Strange movie, just because I like Benedict Cumberbatch, but it's like, MCU is kind of like dead for me. I freaking loved Deadpool. Well, up by there. Oh my god! I did not read the comic, but the freaking movie sold me. Yes. Absolutely loved it. Was not what I was expecting.
Same here. Like, I was completely sold with the movie. And look, I'm not even like, there's a little bit of gore in the movie. A little bit. There's some fucking gore in the movie, right? Yeah. It's got some gore in there, and I'm not a fan of that. I have actually a pretty big aversion to that kind of stuff. But there was so much humor and so much just gloriousness within it that I was able to completely past it actually, and didn't blink an eye. Okay, so yeah, I blinked. I closed my eyes for a few seconds whenever it was applicable to the moment, right? But whenever I'm watching Deadpool, all I can do is laugh. All I can do is feel immense joy. This is something that we deserve as fans to not have ourselves cut off from. And you know what I'm kind of okay with? Because they sort of did that test run on a PG-13 version of Deadpool. It wasn't as good, obviously.
Of course. No, that is not Deadpool. Deadpool is not PG anything.
No.
Deadpool is Deadpool. It is what it is. That was a fear of a lot of us that were huge, fans of Deadpool, is if they do decide to pull them to the MCU, are they going to Disneyfy, pussyfy him basically and make him not a Deadpool anymore? Because if you take away all the cussing, all the gore, all the things that make Deadpool amazing, it's going to be shit. It's going to be garbage.
Well, you have to have the gore because it's literally part of his character, right?
Yes.
Explode Deadpool, and he still comes back. And part of the humor in it is the hilarious way that you get to observe him getting exploded and still kind of wandering around, being baby feet and a baby dick. And
Right.
like his little baby, what was that? What was it? Indecent Exposure? Was that the movie he was mocking? I'm trying to remember. Whenever he crosses his legs, but he's got the baby dick. It was in Deadpool 2.
Indecent Exposure?
Whatever that fucking movie was that he was
called Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct. That's what it was. Whatever. All I was thinking about was a baby dick, okay? He does that shit where he like crosses his leg and uncrosses him and then crosses him again. And I'm just sitting there losing my shit because I do get the reference, but all I'm seeing is a fucking baby dick. And Deadpool's hamming this shit up, and it is amazing. And I want this. And this, if this were to go away, you would literally lose something. What's brilliant to me is that they're going to incorporate this into the MCU.
They are. And Disney is apparently, with Disney Plus, they are in the works of actually making it to where there is a higher age section to be able to fit characters like Deadpool that, you know, will make, I mean, like I said, it's pulled me back in, and I was okay with it being dead, and Deadpool being back, I'm interested again. So yeah, they're actually going to make it to where there will be some more rated R stuff available on Disney Plus. And now, as a comic book nerd, I am hoping that this is going to branch out and give me a rated R Venom, right? Show me a rated R Venom, for the love of God. I want to see that more than anything. So this opens up a whole new doorway that if Disney's going to play the rated R game with some content, you know, that's given us more options for some of these more darker, you know, characters to come to life.
I agree with you in that, Mandy. I do want a rated R Venom, but I don't think Sony has the balls for that. I really don't. Like they kind of had their shot, and when they had their shot, they still. Look, I actually enjoyed Venom in a guilty pleasure sort of way, but I acknowledge that they fucked it up. And so I'm sitting over here going, I don't know. Like it's not like this is new. When did Deadpool come out? 2017? I think it was 2018.
Oh, Venom is Sony now, isn't it?
Yeah. Sony's the one that runs Spider-Man and
yeah. Well, God damn it, Sony, give me a good Venom, for the love of fucking God. I want a good Venom, y'all. I want it.
Before I forget, I wanted to add one more thing with regards to 18 plus on Disney Plus. Right now, that's the Star service. It's not available in the United States. They're rolling it out in Canada and Brazil. It's basically outside of the United States. So they're not offering it yet. Hopefully they will.
Oh, they will be by then, I think.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I hope they do.
The truth is, I don't want to pay for another Disney streaming service. So
it wouldn't be. If they do it like the way that they're doing it now, like in Canada and all of that, it's still part of Disney Plus, but it's like an additional widget that says Star. So I think in Canada it's bundled within Disney Plus, but outside, like I think like in Brazil, it's a separate app, but it's all under Disney Plus.
Yeah, see, as long as I'm not having to pay for another fucking streaming service, I'm down.
Oh no, because
Yeah, because it's getting awful expensive as I've been getting them, just to. Because I run out of shit. I get it. I pay for the month. And then like within a week, I'm out of shit I want to watch. So then I go get another one. And then within a week, I'm out of shit to watch. And then I go get another one. And it's really starting to add up.
Yeah.
But I am excited about this. I think this is good news. Now I am completely speculating here. I did hear, now this part is not speculation. Ryan Reynolds just got paid fucking bank for this. So he is now the highest paid, I believe if I remember correctly, in the MCU, he is one of the highest paid actors now for Deadpool. So I think they paid so much money for this already to have him in. I honestly think they are going to do what Deadpool would be great doing, which is doing appearances up until it is time. Because they're not doing it this year. They're not even going to start filming it this year. That's already known. But they could have him pop in, say, I don't know, the next Spider-Man. He could show up and fuck with Spider-Man for a little bit and then leave and then save and just continuously like show up until that point.
Well, like they did do with the MCU characters, right? Like you have them pop in on each other.
Yes. And I think he is a perfect one to do that with, because though we all as fans love him, the characters in the MCU are annoyed by him. Most of the time, they just want him to shut the fuck up and go on. And he is a tormentor.
Dude.
So him showing up and harassing people a little bit, I think would be great. And honestly, that would get me in to watch some of the ones that I'm a little less excited about. If they threw a little bit of Deadpool in there, yeah, maybe a little bit more excited about
Doctor Strange. Couldn't you just see him fucking with Doctor Strange?
Yes, exactly.
That is legit. Like, because he knows about the whole multiverse thing, right? So it stands to reason that our Earth is one of those multiverses within the and Deadpool, constantly breaks those fourth walls. And so if a clever writer were to get on their shit, they could literally like write in that whole Deadpool fourth wall breaking thing, where Doctor Strange knows what the fuck he's doing and wants him to shut the fuck up. Like, stop it right now. That could be super entertaining.
You just see people.
Yeah, freaking absolutely. You can see him. Oh,
what
I want
if they
that
put him up against Captain Marvelous?
No, I'm not watching that shit. I won't
watch that.
Or I'll throw you one better. What if that's how they get him into this universe, is through Doctor Strange multiverse, and in that movie, Doctor Strange doesn't want he's sick of his language, so he throws a fucking spell on him so he can't swear.
Oh, that would be funny. That would actually be funny to make it so that Deadpool literally can't swear, because you get one F-bomb for a PG-13 movie, right? Yeah. And so you have him drop an F-bomb around Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange's like, none of that. and then Deadpool like has to say forking the entire time. Like from The Good Place.
Right.
Oh my God.
But no, you guys, this is such exciting news. I think, like I said, this has me excited about something that I was not really that excited about. So, we'll have to see how they decide to do it. I do have I have a lot of trust in Ryan Reynolds with the character. I have a lot of trust in I don't want to butcher his name, but it's Feige. Is that right?
Kevin Feige. Yeah.
I have a lot of faith in him. So fingers crossed that we're going to get just a really badass Deadpool, because the first one, I liked it, but the second one, oh my God, of course, Cable showed up. So of course I was like, it's Cable.
I have not seen the second one.
Oh, girl.
Oh my God.
And I have to. Well, I was being cheap about it. I was being real cheap about it because I love the first Deadpool. I'm like, I'm not paying to see the second one, so
it was.
I'll have
good.
to see which. I probably should have one of those services where I can watch.
Girl, go watch it. It is so much fun. It's just.
I'll bet. I can't wait because I freaking love Deadpool. I really do.
I actually, personally, I like the second one better than the first one.
Really?
But then again, I'm a huge Liefeld fan, so when they brought in, Cable, when they brought in Domino, when they started bringing in all of these characters, it's like it's like you just added my 3 favorite characters in one movie. So yeah, like what? So no, I was really excited, and I'm pretty excited for the third one now. And so good,
completely
good news.
It is good news, and I'm thrilled to hear it. And I'm all on board for another Deadpool movie because it just couldn't get enough of that guy. But simultaneously, I'm going to be very selective with my MCU moving forward. Right?
Oh, of course,
yeah.
Until they get their heads out of their asses in regards to the whole Captain Whammon bullshit and having her this nonsense about having her lead the Avengers and fucking the new queen of fucking. The Asgardians and all of that bullshit. Like, no, I will be selective. I don't feel compelled to watch all your shit anymore, guys. I'm gonna go watch WandaVision. I'm gonna go watch Doctor Strange. I'll watch fucking Deadpool. I'll watch Spider-Man, but that's really where my interest ends.
Mhm.
I just fucking do it
Yeah,
right.
and again, it's all going to be with the direction they go with. What is it? Stage 4 is that, or phase 4?
Yeah.
Well,
phase 4.
we'll have to see what they're doing with it. I am a optimist. I am hoping for the best, but we'll see. But for now, we can be excited that there is going to be a Deadpool 3, that they are not going to, completely pissify him and make him PG-13. He is going to be the Deadpool that we all know and love. He's going to be dropping F-bombs. He's going to be calling people pussies. He's going to be a badass. So we
Love
do
it.
have that coming.
Yeah. Oh, and Black Widow. I'll watch that if they ever fucking release
Yes.
it.
Say, can you imagine him showing up and fucking with her a little bit?
I want him to do
It
that
would
for
be
Captain
funny.
Marvel, just being a pain in her ass,
Yes.
clowning her. I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would watch the clips on the internet. I won't watch it, but I will watch the clips on the internet for that.
All right. Word. I agree. All right. Do we want to get to some of these super chats before we head off here? All right. Let's see here. It looks like where are we at? I don't know where we're at.
I think we only got the one.
Yeah, I think that's just
Adam
one.
Wolford is the only one I saw, unless I missed one in
Oh,
between
okay.
there. We got one just now from Nicholas Horton, but outside of that, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so Adam Wolford for $5 says, fan fiction is way better than what Disney Star Wars, like Fan with Too Much Time YouTube channel. He is telling a story of Star Wars versus Warhammer 40K. I'll have to check that out. That sounds interesting.
Right.
I mean, I'm never opposed to fan fiction, and I'm a lot more lenient with fan fiction.
I love fan fiction.
I
fan fiction.
like fan fiction, but not to get on a different topic, but I was really pissed with what they did with that new Harry Potter book that I got. The
Curse of the Child of
Stuff. What was that I read?
That's
What was that? That was shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got us off topic.
I should
But-
skip that because I'm reading the books now. I'm on Order of the Phoenix, so should I just not even bother with that?
I wouldn't even personally. I wouldn't even bother reading it. Honestly,
it's not even a real book. It's not even a real book. It's like a screenplay. And so the way that you read it, it's a screenplay. The way you read, or not a screenplay, but a play, right? The way that you're reading it, and so it reads differently than a regular book as well. And it's got fucking time travel and some stupid,
which would be fun, but they destroyed the characters.
Oh.
They like Hermione isn't her. She's
Voldemort's
Hermione,
daughter.
but it's not her anymore. She's bitter. She's shitty. No, they took the characters that we loved and put their own spin on them. Just
they're
like
having affairs with each other and shit. It's really bad.
it's shit. Don't read all the original. Read all the original, but once you get to, I think it's the Golden Child. I think it should be more like the Golden Shower or something. Or the Cursed Child.
The Cursed Child. Yeah, it's the Cursed Child, and it's really bad.
It's shit. It's god awful. It's horrible. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got off totally off topic on that.
Okay,
sorry.
All right, that's off the list.
All right, you want to grab this one here, Mandy?
Yes, Nicholas Horton for £5 pounds.
£5. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Disney Plus is introducing a new section for the app called Disney Star, which be solely for R-rated content for the UK and European audience.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Yes. And eventually when we get it over here, I think that is going to add, I think that's going to be cool. I think and I'm hoping that does open the doorway to do some more of these that would be really, really good characters, but they are kind of like Deadpool, where they're badasses. You don't really, you'll destroy them turning them PG-13. So
yeah, it's
fingers crossed.
You would lose who he is. Of who's Deadpool is.
Right. Yeah, it wouldn't be Deadpool at PG-13.
Part of me is that this is how much acquiring Disney have done. As much as they've been against rated R films, they've acquired so many properties now that they actually need a new service just so they can.
Right,
especially with the Fox acquisition.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts. It's freaking nuts. So that's bizarre to me. All right, I think that covers our topics for the night, Tom. Unless you have something else you want to
Or
chuck out.
I thought we were covering that Cobra Kai one deal too.
Well, it's something we've kind of gone over before, and since we're already over the 2-hour mark, it's not necessary.
All
So.
right.
Poor Tom.
I keep telling him he reminds me of Eeyore, and I just want to pin a fucking tail on his ass.
I guess I better take it out of the title.
We thought we could.
Poor guy.
Cobra Kai's too white, not anymore.
Well, it wasn't that Cobra
Ireland
Kai
chick.
Yeah, that wasn't it. It wasn't that Cobra Kai was too white. That wasn't it at all. So
Well, I thought we were going to cover the inverse article. So
nah, yeah, it's not about it being white though.
that's what she bitches about, is that it's white leads and there's no Asians in Karate Show.
Mm-hmm.
That's Lisa. That's who we were bitching about. Lisa.
Lisa.
Fucking
baby.
inverse. Anyway. All right. Well, with that, then I guess the ladies will go around the table and we'll start with Lorena.
Oh, hey, everybody. I'm Lorena Creole, bringing that spice to sci-fi and pop culture analysis. You can find me on Twitter, spouting all kinds of spice and throwing shade and generally saying what's on my mind. And you can also follow me, actually subscribe to me here on YouTube. I finally broke down and drank a lot and reviewed the season 2 trailer for Batwoman. So you can go check that out and laugh at my pain, because yeah, I probably am going to wind up freaking reviewing that season, just because I don't know. I must be a glutton for punishment. I don't know. I don't know that. But to see with that, also my live streams on Fridays at 12 noon for Lorena's Lunch Table, and also on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern for my Welcome to Florida live stream. Of course, you can find me here on Monday nights at 10 p.m. for Toxic Femininity. Once a month, you can find me on Mary Mayhem's channel for the Fandom Menace. And on Thursdays, you can find me at 7 p.m. on Justin's Proper's channel for This Week in BS, and 9 p.m. on Thursdays for the Queen's Council. And you guys are awesome. So thanks so much for being here with us and being so generous with your super chats and your time hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we did get one more from Silver Nova.
That one's Lorena, I believe. She didn't get the last one.
Okay. Silver Nova for $5 Australian. Nice. Thank you so much. Just wanted to say thanks, Tom, and great work, ladies. After hearing fools like Jessica Ireland, you all provide hope for the future. Well, thank you so much. Jessica Ireland is a heifer. We can't stand her ass.
Don't worry, we're working on propagating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
We'll handle our shit.
All right, Mandy, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself, where they can find you?
Yeah, like what? Hey, y'all. I want to start by saying thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. It is so great, all of you guys being here, and y'all are just freaking awesome. Yeah, make sure you follow me over at my YouTube channel at Mandy Summers, and come talk to me about comic books and just Magic the Gathering and D&D and anything nerdy I'm probably into. I don't play Warhammer. I should play Warhammer, but I don't. But anyways, come check me out over on my channel. Don't forget to check out my book, Super Dead, and Pirate Queen, that are still available on Indiegogo. But you guys, I am closing down Super Dead this week. The books have been ordered. They will be here on the 16th. Fulfillment is starting. So if you want a book that you're going to get within the next couple of weeks, definitely go check out Super Dead, because like what? It's on the way, y'all.
And here's one from Matt G that looks like it's tailor-made for you, Mandy.
Okay. Matt G for $5. Thank you, Love Bug. Like, oh my God, Mandy, the other chicks on here are jealous of your Southern accent. Well, jealousy is a disease and they should get well soon. waffle fries for the win.
I will have to correct that. Don't be asserting that shit, eh? This is a well-oiled machine, and we all love the fuck out of each other.
Yes, we've got this going well right now.
I'm the only one with a jealous mofo.
Tom's jealous of our sleep.
There you go. That's what it is.
He gets really angry and cries.
What's up,
Tom,
Lorena?
there's a super chat from Azure Dodge that it looks like you missed.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah. It's did we get the $5
Oh,
super
there it
chat
is.
from
And
Stephen
yep, there was
Otten?
one right before that too,
Yeah.
because it jumped on me, the stupid thing.
All right, I'll go ahead and grab this one. Azure Dodge for Canadian $5 said, did someone ask for the R-rated Venom 2? Sounds like someone didn't see the leaked trailer for the Super Bowl that came out today. You're getting your wish.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What? Hold on.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my
I know
God.
what I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh my God, please don't be joking with me. Please be serious
You know
right
what?
now that this is happening.
Called Let There Be Carnage. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. No way.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Happiest girl in the world right now. Like, seriously. Oh my God. I'm so freaking excited.
Let
Oh my God.
there
I'm going to
be
watch it as soon as we're done.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
watch
God.
it.
Oh my God. I'm going to watch this right after we're done here.
Yeah.
Right?
You want to grab this one, Lorena?
Yes, Stephen Otten for $5. Thank you so much. I'm reserving my judgment until I see what they do with Blade. Yeah, oh God, I hope they don't F that up.
I do too.
No, because I loved the original Blade movie. It was awesome. Loved it. Oh God, I hope they don't screw it up. I'll be so pissed.
Yeah, I'm so over here. I'm like shaking with fucking excitement. I have been wanting this forever. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
All right, Mary, tell the little folks where they can find you.
Well, hey guys, I am Mary B. I am the Mistress of Mayhem, disruptor of the narrative, and official Whammon card holder. You can find me over on my channel, Mary Mayhem, where I talk about newsy news stuff during the week, and on the weekends I have a little bit of fun. I only had to look for my Tylenol at the beginning of the show tonight, but it ended out pretty nicely. I enjoyed being able to end the show for once on a nice fucking note.
Right? Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that a nice change?
I don't have a migraine for once. It's wonderful. We should do this more often. Quit fucking up, Hollywood. Jesus.
Nice.
Giving me fucking headaches. You're also worried about the empowerment of women. Why aren't you worried about my fucking headache?
Right?
Oh, shit. All right, I'm good. I feel handled. Tom's dead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my mute button here. All right, folks. Till next time, be sure to check out all these lovely ladies on their channels, and we will see you here next week.
Oh, you got a super chat that just snuck in.
We got a sneaker.
Mike Top for $5 says, "Hail panel and cheers. Hail Fandom Menace United. We stand. Toxic is what they use to try to divide us. Cheers to Mandy, Lorena Creel, Midnight, and Mary." Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate the support there, man. So much. Is that a UK hat? Oh no, maybe not. I thought that was a UK for hat for a second. I was about to get really excited.
All right. All right. Are we ready then? Till next time.
Good.
Take care, folks. And we'll see you on the next Toxic Film.
Proving that the Fandom Menace isn't just toxic white males. It's toxic femininity, brought to you by Midnight's Head.